From Tampa Bay streaming news leader, this is ABC Action News.
I'm Dee O'Reilly. Greg D has your forecast coming up. But first, though, I want to get to your ABC Action News headlines. Deputies have been on scene in Waimama. They've been negotiating with an armed, barricaded man since at least 1 o'clock this morning. We know one person is dead. We have updates. We're going to post them on abcactionnews.com and on ABC Action News Plus on streaming devices. Florida has 3 million cars on the road that have active recalls and need repairs. A new survey from car shopping assistant Carfax shows that Florida has the third most recalled cars on the road. The survey found sedans and SUVs are most likely to have unfixed recalls. Remember, most recalls are fixed at no cost to you. There are several ways that you can check to see if your vehicle has a recall, including on one tool on the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's website. Governor DeSantis signed new legislation to improve safety in Florida schools. It authorizes the Commissioner of Education to enforce rather than oversee school safety and school compliance. The new law also allows school officers, resource officers, to make arrests on charter school property. It requires law enforcement officers to be present and involved in active assailant emergency drills and requires school districts to adopt family reunification plans. The legislation also extends the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School Public Safety Commission, which makes recommendations to improve school safety after the deadly mass shooting in 2018 in Parkland. Great news for Hillsborough County veterans. The state of Florida just gave the county $1.6 million to expand its Veterans Resource Center. The new Veterans Educational and Cultural Center will be used to teach the community and to honor military branches. There will be programming and exhibits on all branches of the military. It will also highlight the connection to Hillsborough County and the state of Florida. Construction is set to begin next year. Bolts fans can breathe very easy today. The Lightning stormed back after losing the first 2 games of the Eastern Conference Finals. The series with the New York Rangers is now tied at 2 games apiece. The Bolts beat the Rangers 4-1. The series now heads back to New York City for Game 5. Puck drop is set for 8 o'clock tomorrow night, and there will be a watch party inside Amalie Arena starting at 7 o'clock here at home. All right, Greg D. We're hoping that lightning will strike when they're in New York.
I hope so too, man. These Bolts, they really like to be dramatic in these playoffs this season. What a swing in their performance. Just incredible. So glad that they really picked up the pace here in the last couple of games. Temperatures near 90 today. Notice that little dip middle of the afternoon in Tampa. That's associated with our best chance of rain around Tampa. Clearwater and St. Pete, probably not going to see much rain today. That sea breeze is going to fire up just off to your east. Speaking of the east, if you live in Lakeland over towards Avon Park, down towards Arcadia, rain chance up to 70 to 80%, but not until tonight as the storms will shift east through the afternoon. Now later this evening, some of those storms could be strong out to the east. If there are any warnings issued, I'll post them on my Twitter feed at Greg D. Weather. Do you?
Thank you, Greg. You can now get news 24 hours a day on ABC Action News Plus. Just download the ABC Action News app on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Android TV, and Apple TV.